All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Tensorflow course, and we're still doing our module from yesterday. That's going to be the fine-tuning module. And we were able to finally get our entire model to compile. Let's have a look at that right now. So you can see here we compiled all the way to the finish here. No hiccups, no memory allocations, and no missteps. So let me confirm that all three of the models went through. So you can see here we have the custom CovNet 2D. Let me show you that section of the model really quickly. Here you can see here we have the custom CovNet 2D, so that's that model there. Then we have the first sequential model. The sequential 3 is going to be called. Now, at first I thought this first functional was the one we were looking for, but they're both actually called functional. They're just separated by the model names. So the first one is going to be sequential 3, and that's going to be the one I'm showing you now. That's going to be this one here. So that's this one here, the TF Caress applications efficient net B4. So that's this one here, and actually went all the way through. This is the one we have the parameters or the backbone set to false, so we don't update the weights as we train. And as you can see, I can show you that it is frozen when we show you the parameters setup. So you can see here we have 19 total, 1 trainable, 17 non-trainable. That's because these weights are locked, meaning that they're not going to be updated as we train. And then the next one was going to be our functional input model. As you can see, that is this one. Let me get to it. That's going to be this one here. And you can see here the input equals input. So this is going to be our input functional model. Let me show you what that one looks like here, compiled. And you can see here, this is our input layer functional model here, and it should be the same exact as our sequential model that's functional. And you can see it is. So we have 19 million total, 1 trainable, 17 non-trainable. So yeah, we do have our model completely con- compiled for the fine tuning. So we are completely done this one. I was going to run the other two also, but this one took about 2.5, 3 hours to run because the program is so large now that I'm just going to go ahead and move forward and finish taking notes and finish coding this one out. I just wanted to make sure that everything went through. The only difference was I was going to put the backbone of true and backbone of false and see what kind of other outputs we could get. But since it's so large and it would take a few more days, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as is. Since we are able to compile it all the way through, we know that it works. So yeah, we're going to take the small victory as we get it. As you know, we're having that issue with the pine cone. So I'm just going to be focusing on that from now on instead of trying to compile every little detail of this model here. I'm gonna put more resources and put more time into the pine cone. But yep, that's where we are with that. So tomorrow we should be getting back to coding, the fine tuning, and hopefully we're not making this code too much longer. Like I said, it takes about 2.5, 3 hours to compile already as is. So hopefully we're not adding too much more to it, and we'll be starting a new module soon. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.